MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Simmons, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Robinson, the runner at third. Garvey at second. Simmons at first with no outs. Into the corner and slicing foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Three-two pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. To short. Backhanded. To second for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Oral Hershiser gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Ready now, Nick Senzel. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Ro, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Senzel leads off second with nobody out. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
As a pitcher, you just have to shake your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
Into the box, Matt Olson. And it's fouled away.
Nope.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Kemp is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 44.
Standing in, Aristides Aquino, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So striding in, Corey Seager. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 2-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Corey Seager, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, Oral Hershiser. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
Digging in, Steve Garvey. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Coming to the plate now, number 17, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. One and one, here it comes. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. That's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And that's low, ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Barnhart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1. They're down 3-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box, Michael Simmons. He drew a walk his first time up. The 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Now
listen,
batting,
for almost
left
everyone,
fielder,
the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in, Luis Gonzalez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Flying toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese,
now
middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Cody Bellinger.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, but they still lead it 3-2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So stepping in, Matt Olson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2 fouled off. Now another 1-2 and another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Senzel over at second. Suarez is over at first with 1 away. Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another full count pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So stepping in, Aristides Aquino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. 1 run scores. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Stepping in now, number 17. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And he fouls this one off. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The set and the 1-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here's the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. Reds lead this one 5-3. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Corey Seager waits on deck. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Corey Seager. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
In now, Oral Hershiser. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Galvis, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now back. He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now batting, Steve Garvey. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Drives it the other way to deep right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're still down 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Trevor Bauer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Moving under it, Kemp. One down.
The batter, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Senzel. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Jesse Winker will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 33. Jesse.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Garvey at first, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and it remains 5-3. Leading off the inning, Michael Simmons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate, Cody Bellinger, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
The 1-2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Simmons on second. Gonzalez on at first with nobody out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Winker moving in. He's there and records the first down.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
So two men are on with one man out. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. Runners are at first and second with one away. Left center, base hit. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
In now, Justin Turner, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Kevin Gossman answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Call's been made for a pinch hitter as the left-handed hitting Sean Green has moved into the on-deck circle. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Galvis is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top 5-4. Don Sutton, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing into Rosenberg. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Olson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Kemp going back to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now 7-4.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, number 17. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Kemp on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Leading off the inning, Jackie Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Gaussman, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-1 to him now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Senzel is there. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
That'll bring up the two-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box, Michael Simmons. Fastball well outside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Amir Garrett comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Cody Bellinger will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Lucas Sims
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jose Iglesias will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Iglesias in front, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, Nick Senzel. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Iglesias stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to first, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Jesse Winker. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grounded to first. Garvey gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They hold a 7-4 lead. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in, Justin Turner, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Suarez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 20, Don Sutton.
J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 28, J.D. Davis.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Here it is. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Jackie Robinson will be next. Working for the punch out, and the offering reined in to second for 1, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
7-4 the final finish today. The Reds led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kevin Gausman is the winning pitcher of record. Oral Hershiser was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 7 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.